Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to another reading lesson. Today we are going to do another My Shared Reading. So I need you to get out your red workbooks, your My Shared Reader workbooks that we took home. Looks like this, but it's red. I don't have mine with me here. If you did not take your red My Shared Reading books because you were absent, go ahead and follow along on the video. But if you have your My Shared Readers, go ahead and open up and you're going to find this page here. I believe it's page 19. Let me see. Yes, it should be page 19 or 20. Okay. And the title is Snow City, and it has the snowflakes. You could put your post-it or your bookmark here if you have it. Okay, so for Snow City, I'm going to read it first, and then you're going to read it next. Yes? This is actually a poem. Okay, so this is poetry. Sometimes in a poem, the words may rhyme or it could sound like a song. It's very creative and you can make it however you want. The words might not be looking like a sentence, right? The letters might be separate. And if you take a good look, like this kind of looks funny. We haven't seen anything like this before. Why is it just letters D-O-W-N, right? Usually when we read left to right. Okay, but in poems, there's different way to write things, okay? This poem is called Snow City. So if you want, you can follow along with your finger, or you could just watch me read as I read the first time. The title is Snow City by Lee Bennett Hopkins. That's the author. She wrote the poem. She or he, it could be a boy. Snow glides quietly down, filling air with a magical hush. But tomorrow the snow will make everyone frown, for streets will be filled with a magical mush. I read really funny. I read side to side, up and down. I went over to the side, made weird sounds, right? Poems are cool like that. Okay, so we're going to read it together. It's going to look a little bit different when we read. So I want you to be watching as I track with my laser pointer. And then as you're reading on your red workbook, make sure you're following along with your fingers because it's going to be a little funny. We're going to go up and down too. Okay, let's start with the title, Snow City by Lee Bennett Hopkins. Snow glides quietly. Watch how I do this. Down. Filling air with a magical hush. But tomorrow the snow will make everyone frown, for streets will be filled with a magical mush. Great job. I know there's a lot going on in this poem, and you were probably looking at going up and down, and you thought that's weird, we've never done that before, and you're right, we never have. And there's a lot going on, so I'm going to help you understand what the poem's about, okay? So first, we know that it's about snow. It's called Snow City, so I'm going to highlight the word snow because we know it's about snow. Snow could be these snowflakes here. It's ice. We know when we see snow, it looks like it's white all over the ground, right? We even said one day it looked like a white blanket has covered the ground. Okay? I'm going to go over some big words that are new to us. So the word glides. Snow glides quietly. So it means kind of like gliding down, right? We talked about this word floating down, right? It glides quietly. So, can snow really be quiet? No. Snow is not loud. When snow falls from the sky, is it going, wah? No, right? It's always quiet. So, quiet. And it's going down, right? filling the air. So that means when you look outside in the air, you see snow with a magical hush. The word hush just means like shh. Now, are the snowflakes really going like this? Hush. No, right? Snowflakes can't talk. But tomorrow, the snow will make everyone frown. This word frown means like this. Does that mean happy? No. So why do you think they're sad? Why do you think they're frowning? For the streets will be filled with the magical mush. Mush means kind of like mud, but imagine snowflakes on the ground. When it melts just a little bit, it gets mushy, so your foot kind of gets stuck in the mush of the snow. How else can I describe it? Kind of watery, kind of sticky, but it's just kind of like a puddle of snow, right? So it's kind of melted in and it's mushy. So I think that's why everyone's frowning, because there's going to be snow all over the ground. And we've talked about sometimes when it snows, you can't get out, right? You can't go to work, you can't go to school. So maybe that's why people are sad, because they can't get out. It's all mushy and snowy. Very good. All right, so this was kind of a harder reading for us today, a new one, definitely, because we had to read down, right? Okay, so what I want you to do is we're going to annotate, and this will be the last thing we're going to do for it. Let's annotate by underlining things we think are important, information we think is important. Snow glides quietly. Should we underline that? Does that sound kind of important, that snow is gliding quietly? Sure. Oops, don't cross it out, underline it. Down. Filling air with a magical hush. I'm going to underline the words filling air. So that reminds me that when you look outside, you see the snowflakes filling the air. But tomorrow the snow will make everyone frown. The streets will be filled with a magical mush. I'm going to underline for the streets will be filled, and then I'm going to underline mush. So that reminds me that people are sad because the streets are filled with snow, mushy snow, and they probably can't get out of their house. Maybe they have to stay in, or maybe it's just messy outside and they don't want to walk through the mush, right? Good job. Okay. And I think that's going to be it for today's lesson on our Snow City poem. So if you have another page that looks like this, let's just leave it blank for today, because this was kind of a harder read for us. So what I would like you to do, just keep your poster, your bookmark there, close your books, and we will open these back up next week for another story, okay? You did so good following along with that poem. I hope you enjoyed it. I did. All right. Okay, and I will see you in the next video. So if you haven't seen the math video already, go watch the math video, because that one's up next. Remember, you need to do 15 minutes on iReady, 15 minutes on reading and math iReady, and you also need to do your sentence writing. I put new sentence prompts up, so you can go find the April prompts on Google Drive. I can't talk. And have mom and dad help you, okay? And let's see. And you're also building a ramp today, a ramp so that a sphere or a ball can go down it, okay? I will put a video up of my ramp that I'm making. Yes? All right, I miss you so much. Thank you guys for watching another video, and I will see you in the next video. Keep up your hard work. Bye-bye.